Hello, everyone. It's Mark from This Is The Music, and welcome back to another episode of the This Is The Music Meets Podcast, the podcast where I dive deep into the stories behind the rising bands shaping the indie scene. It's episode 169, and I'm delighted to welcome back to the podcast Tres Kings, a band building serious momentum, big tunes, big energy, and plenty of stories to tell. Over the course of today's episode, we're going to chat about the band's 2025, their appearance at the Isle of Wight Festival, supporting Huey Morgan, upcoming live plans, and the release of their first single of 2026, and a big milestone moment for one of the band members. So Lax, Rue, and Wes, welcome back to the This Is The Music Meets podcast. How you doing, fellas?
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
How much we've grown.
Yeah. nearly a year since we were last on. So thanks again for having us, Mark.
Oh yeah,
No.
it's pretty much. It is basically nearly a year, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, 8 months it would be. No, 10 months. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
10 months.
And we all look so much more older and mature now.
We feel older and
Yeah, we feel that. We feel that way. Your beard's definitely longer now.
My beard's
He's got a bit good beard game.
I was going to say, that is impressive. That is
Thank you very
impressive.
much.
I'll never let him cut it again, mate.
I
Honestly.
will never cut it again. I will never cut it again.
No, to be fair, there's that photo of us in Abbey Rooms from February, isn't there?
Yeah.
The beard is tiny.
There wasn't. I didn't have one. I
Yeah.
had double. I probably had less than you do now. Yeah. Good times.
There you go.
Lots changed. Lots have
Yeah.
changed. Beard,
It-
beard
it
length,
has.
that's
It-
fine.
Yeah.
And Rue, first of all, we're going to get the big questions out of the way first on the podcast, as we like to do.
Yeah.
Massive congratulations. Obviously, you've just passed your driving test in the last couple of weeks.
Thank you very much. I'm now a
beyond-
designated driver.
Yeah.
He's taken a slack off Blacks.
Yeah.
Lax has been so happy today because it's the first time he's been driving us around, so he's just been on the beers all day.
Yeah.
I've literally spent a year driving both of these guys everywhere they needed to be. So for the first night, it's nice to have a beer.
Brilliant. And be honest, Rue, what was more nerve-wracking, the actual driving test or maybe the biggest gig to date that you've done with Tres King?
I would say actually, so trampoline was our biggest gig. I would say I was more nervous for the trampoline gig. I've been driving on L-plates for about 10 years, so I always needed someone in the car. But the problem is you can't have anyone in the car who's had a drink, so Lax would just always drive anyway. So I've done one lesson, and that was just to see if I was ready to take the test. And the guy was like, "Yeah, sure." So yeah, more nerve-wracking playing the first night of the 2 nights at the Lexington with trampoline.
Oh, the first night was really nervous.
I was a mess.
Yeah, the second night we really loosened up actually, and we had quite a late night as well after the first show, so we was all kind of nervous about how the second one's going to go. But since we had the sound check, we was all looking at each other like, "Oh no, this is
Yeah, to be fair, that gig was before
And-
that, our last gig was literally like, what, 3 months before? So
Yeah.
we were really, really rusty. We hadn't played to anyone.
Like,
It was like November, maybe, was it?
yeah, something end of November. Yeah, I think.
November, yeah. That was very nerve-wracking, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
Or
we had a bit of a break over Christmas.
the second show we all had sunglasses on, so I don't know if that made a difference.
It definitely
It kind of loosened us up, didn't it?
Masks to hide behind, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That has to be done though, right? It's like a rite of passage, isn't it, for rock and roll
Yeah,
stars?
leading up to it, Lax was like, "Are we doing sunglasses on or off? I don't know. It just feels wrong."
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, my girlfriend was just like, "Don't wear sunglasses."
No, it
was
weren't,
like,
man. I think we're just.
No, but I mean, I think we have to do it every time now. It sort of became our look that day, didn't it? And I don't think there'll be any turning back from that now. So
yeah, it did look all right, actually.
yeah, and the videos. I mean, we got a lot of videos. We had Deno come down with us.
he's a dude, man.
He's such a geezer, such a brilliant photographer / videographer. Really caught us some good angles of us. We had Gary there, obviously, on the first night as well. But Deno was with us pretty much the whole time. He stayed with us, and he sent us a load of footage. And yeah, sunglasses on, 100%.
Yeah, got the best angle of us.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Oh god, yeah.
And Rue, sorry, there are other questions on here, I can assure you.
Yeah.
But Rue, obviously, I saw you a couple of weeks ago, obviously at the Musa Awards in
Yeah.
Camden.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were just having a quick chat there off air about it. But yeah, how was it for you?
It was the first sort of dipping my toe, and I wish the boys were there because it was like these are sort of the bits that, you know, you work so hard and you put so much effort into your music, and to be, I mean, I know we weren't up for an award, but to be with a lot of our friends who were put up for awards, and like, you know, it was really, it felt like we were really part of the industry. Obviously the boys had work and they missed out, which was a real shame, but it was the first night where it was like, oh, like, you know, we're not just playing in pubs anymore. Like we were in VIP, you know, and it's like, oh, we've actually pushed a bit further this time. Like, but yeah, I mean, how was it for you? I had a wicked night.
Yeah, it was decent. I've enjoyed watching like the various bands that were playing.
Yeah,
you
I
mentioned
thought that was
bands.
really good. I thought Dirty Blonde were great.
Dirty Blonde were really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
Sweet
Spangled,
Unrest. It was a shame they went on too early, I think.
yeah.
They're such a good band, but Art absolutely just blew the lid off the place.
Yeah. Who were you playing with?
Who we're playing with, yeah, on the 13th of March in Haggerston.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a shame, like we were saying, like a lot of these bands are London bands. We're not. It's really hard for us to get that into London.
Yeah, we're just starting to break into London, but obviously we got day jobs, so
Yeah.
it's a fucking
Well,
nightmare.
Yeah.
That's my point.
You know, we get back at like 5 o'clock, we get ready, we pick Wes up, we get in, we're not into London till about 8 o'clock. It takes us like 3 hours to get in. You play your gig, you come home, you ain't back to like 1 after a full day. It's a graft.
It is a graft.
Yeah.
London.
Well, we are doing it. We are doing it.
It's
We're doing it.
absolute
Yeah,
graft to play London, bro.
You have to. I mean,
Yeah.
you've got to break London. And to be fair, you know, our name's getting out there in London. Well, we're very lucky. We've got a lot of friends who are already broken in London, and we keep playing with them, and we're sort of sharing crowds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you've got to do it these days. You know, it's really hard to make it on your own. And I mean, we've always been very upfront about the fact that we have a beautiful team surrounding us. You know, what with Sally at Songbird as our manager, and with, you know, Jim, Gary, and Chris over at Bubble Brain, and then. And then just in general, just, you know,
We're just trying to build a community, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what it's all about.
No, I will say our best London story's got to be when we was out on that Lexington gig. Steve took us down to a
The Good Mixer.
good mixer because apparently someone had put Rory's photo up of him drumming on the wall.
Yeah.
So we all were in there trying to find it. Walked in there, my photo's on the wall. No one's told me. Someone's put my photo back to back with Rory's photo on the wall.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. Like I say, we're not really in London that much.
Yeah,
To walk
nice.
into like a really famous pub in Camden, and both me and Maria have got photos on the wall.
Yeah. And the Good Mixer of all places, which
Yeah.
is like a super big music industry pub, you know, with the likes of like Oasis and Blur used to drink in there. I mean, Amy Winehouse was a regular, you know, like it is quite an achievement, and it made us feel like, once again, that we're actually doing something here. Like, this isn't, we're not just playing pubs anymore. Like, we're actually starting. I don't want to say a movement, but we're starting to move. Like,
Wade didn't have a photo though.
No, I don't think they like me in there, Mark.
Nah.
And I don't know
I
why.
think that's out of
must have been
order.
A little bit sloshed. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I didn't like the photos of me, so I don't know. Maybe they just got the good shots, but
they are some good shots, to be fair.
Yeah,
They are some good shots. I've just got to quickly pop out. I'll be
Okay,
back.
then.
I'll be back. I'll leave you in the capable hands of these two. They're media trained. It's all right.
Mark, we're a lot more media trained from last year. That's for sure.
Well, I think it's fair to say we saw enough of the media training on the Brit Awards last night. To be fair, so yeah, we don't.
oh
Yeah.
no, I didn't watch any of that. He watched.
You
it.
didn't.
No, I
You
don't
didn't
think I
miss
did.
much.
No.
No,
You
I saw
didn't
that
miss
Somalian guy wants to get pushed over or something. I don't know who he is. That's all I know.
So, rewinding back to when you were last on the podcast, episode 136. The link to that episode is going to be in the bio or appearing up on the screen somewhere now. You were talking about the French residency that you had coming up, 7 live dates, I think it was. What was that like, and how were you received?
I'll tell you what, Mark. So before, I mean, we've only been like ever used to doing like 30-minute sets. So it's like kind of, and we've always kind of recycled as much of our songs to put in that 30-minute set. And after France,
Yeah,
it literally changed us as a band because we was playing 2 hours a night for like 7 nights.
yeah.
Wow.
It
We
was
kind of
hard.
like now when we rehearse, it's just like we laugh at each other because like nothing's going wrong. No one's out of time. No one's it's changed us as well.
Yeah, that France made us like a different band. Like we had to play 2 hours a night, and we just learned so much about each other on stage.
Yeah,
How to play with each other all night and just have incredible fun. But it was very hard.
it was hard work, and I lost my voice like halfway through that.
Yes.
So on one of the nights we had to walk around the street because there's loads of musicians in Nice. So we had to literally, I couldn't speak, like my voice was just fucked from like 3 nights of singing. So we're just walking around Nice asking musicians, can you step in for the band tonight? And we managed to get one guitar. What's his name?
Yeah, so we found a guy called Frankie from a band called Sons of Guns who was out there, and we found an Australian girl who was an incredible singer that we met the night before. Wes stepped off, and then me and Rory somehow we didn't play any covers, but we done like
just blues and disco.
Yeah, we done a 2-hour improv.
It worked really well. It worked really well.
2 hours straight, and it went down really well. And yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, France made us a better band completely.
It definitely improved our nerves. Like
yeah,
we're not like tense up on stage, and I know it doesn't even sound like that long, but last time you saw us at Huey Morgan, like if we look back on that,
yeah, we're completely different.
We're completely different place now.
Like in France, you're playing to like 200 like people every night, completely packed.
Yeah, and to be honest, on the 5th night, when you're all hungover, the last thing you want, and the bar we were playing in, it's like it's just packed every night of just tourists. So you get like Irish, Americans, just everyone in there. And on the 5th night, when we've been on the Source for like 5 days, it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. We're all shy. We're all just fucking, but we had to do it. So
it was hard though. They gave us accommodation, and it was the worst place you've ever seen in your life. So basically, it was an old storeroom. Me, Rory, and Wes were sharing. They had basically one window. That was it. Full of mold. Had no ventilation, and it just fucked us up so badly.
So every morning this whole flat had one window in the whole place. The walls were leaking from upstairs, just water dripping down the moles. There was like yellow fungus on all of the walls. Every morning after a gig, we'd wake up with like just minor chest infections, have to go to the beach, just like clear it out.
We literally couldn't
And
speak.
then we had a gig in like 4 hours. It was actually kind
of none of us could probably speak. Like
it was very hard.
Like it was really bad to put on the show. But yeah, made us a different band for sure. It was an incredible experience. So fun going out there.
Yeah, but after France, I didn't want to talk to him for a week.
Yeah.
I was because living together, man. I love these boys. I've died from, but living, I didn't want to know.
Yeah, leave me own space.
Yeah, non-stop with these 3 boys for like 7 nights. Yeah. It was chaos.
Yeah,
we won't talk about the door. No.
the glamorous side of touring there that no one ever tells you about by the sounds.
Yeah.
Well, this was our first kind of like eye into that. Do you know what I mean? So we definitely learned a lot, and if we do it again, which we will, we know kind of how to adjust to it.
Yeah, we met a lot of like secret musicians out there, and they're just like, all of them was like, you can't do 7 nights on the trot like that for 2 hours. I was like, especially for like Wes and his voice, like it's so hard like to sing for 2 hours.
Yeah, because I found like I knew I'd struggle with it, but I found it was the drinking and socialising afterwards until like 5 a.m. because then you're just shouting all night. And then I think that's what done my voice in. It wasn't the singing, it was just
it's hard because we started our gig at like 11 at night. We didn't finish till 1. So by the time you finish, you want to go out, and then you're out all night till 5. You wake up,
and there was no one there to keep an eye on us.
No. And we had a very big bar tab there. Yeah.
Has to be done. You obviously just mentioned for the last time that I saw you in person. So obviously this has been in person, but virtually at the moment. But obviously in person was when you was down here in Southend supporting Huey Morgan. How was the gig for you? Because certainly from my perspective as a gig goer, I thought it was brilliant, and I think you were really, really well received.
Yeah, that was a very good.
It was a good gig.
We got a bit nervous. I remember like when we were setting up. It was a bit difficult because I remember there was just a lot of issues. There'd been a lot of issues on tour, and like we had to like build a double drum kit and stuff. And then
that was our first time supporting an artist that was like kind of known. So the pressure was on.
Yeah, and but I remember like sitting there like 20 past 8 and being like, "Shit, no one's in." Because obviously everyone's there to see Huey, no one's there, and was like, oh, this is shit. And then literally as soon as we started, just like,
Yeah,
the room was just completely packed.
it was filled. That was nice,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, it was a really good gig. It was a very nice introduction to playing for like a bigger audience. And we thought we'd done really well. But then, like we say, now we look back on that and we think like we're just so much better than we were then.
Yeah.
Like, so much better. We've learned so much throughout the first year that looking back on that, it feels like we just was not the same people.
We're more loose now.
Yeah, more a lot of everything. Because like I said, we went from that, and then obviously after the Huey Morgan, we done Sleeper.
Yeah.
With,
It was good.
we done Sleeper in Dreamland, which was like what 1,000 people, I think, in Dreamland, and that was incredible.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, yeah, that was amazing.
With both of them, like Huey and Sleeper, did you get a chance to sort of hang out with them, or did they offer you any sort of advice or anything like that?
No,
not at all.
But to be honest, we're sort of we would stay out of their way anyway. We was close to Trampoline at Lexington because there are sort of people, and it's like the difference with Sleeper and Huey is they were big gigs for us to get into, but they're not necessarily our target audience at all. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like the difference with Lexington. It was kind of they're like even people we brought to the gig was like, this is such a good fit for you guys.
But to be fair, Sleeper were lovely. Sleeper,
Yeah, they were
like,
great.
yeah,
They were
like,
great.
all the band was interacting with
Yeah,
us. Like,
even on our sound check, they was all coming up to us asking like what we're using and stuff like that.
yeah, like their bass player, like I brought my own stuff.
Yeah.
He'd come up to me and was just like, mate, I use my stuff. Whereas like,
That's nice. That was the opposite of Huey.
Yeah, that's
wasn't it?
Huey. Like we had to use everything ourselves, and then on the Sleeper gig, they was like, no, use our stuff. It's completely fine. It's like,
Yeah,
just
that's
do it all.
cool.
Yeah.
Really good. Yeah, Sleep was incredible. It was an incredible like end of the year.
And it was nice for me because it was just down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes it change of what we were just chatting about before with the getting in late.
Yeah.
And obviously Isle of Wight as well. Isle of Wight 2025 festival. You was on the Hip Shaker Lounge. I believe it was your first festival experience as a band. How was it? And can you remember? How was the gig? If you're saying, do you remember?
Yeah, before it wasn't our first. We'd done two like back when we used to be a band in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We had done, what did we do? We done one in like
We done Beer Theory.
Bearded Fury, one of them was called, and then there used to be a good one in Seven Oaks. But yeah, we didn't have a good time.
We'll be completely honest. I think we did blow that. We just it was our first experience as a festival with a band. We had a beautiful weekend with the Neros and like camping out of all the guys and Sweet Unrest, but yeah, I know we blew that, but we had to hit rock bottom to kind of expand, and we're all glad it happened, but we don't like talking about it.
we didn't take it seriously.
I tell you what though, the only person that did do well was Rue here.
Obviously,
he did very well. He didn't pop up at all. It was all me and Lax.
No, well,
it will never happen again.
I mean, the thing is, I've been to so many festivals now. It gets to the point where, first day of festival syndrome. If you've got something to do the next day, you blow your load too quickly.
Yeah, and that's what we do. Yeah.
But like you said, mate, we had to.
It
wasn't a rock bottom, I'd say, but it was, mate. It was the worst. I mean, a lot of people think they enjoyed it and that we did really well, but for us, we knew that we didn't.
We had quite a lot of messages after actually on the socials of people saying we saw you set.
We got a lot of fans out the back of it, but
we know we didn't play our best, and that upset us a lot. And then since then, we've taken it back so seriously.
It set us off on a journey of we really want to take this seriously because we all want to do this full time. This is what we want our lives to be, the band, and we needed it really. I think we were getting a bit too complacent and
like it wasn't like nerve fear, but there was no like necessary fear before the gig. So we were like, we'll just do whatever like that before.
We can turn up.
We'll just get up and just go straight to the gig.
Whereas now it's like a strict regime of we're actually gaining fans now. People are listening to us on Spotify a lot more. They're coming to see a performance, and we don't want to let them down.
Still, we do 1 to 2 drinks before we play. That's it.
That's the absolute maximum. Drinking the night before,
just put on a good show.
And as well, practicing a lot harder and spending more time practicing like together, you know. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Like today we had our practice and we've really changed our show. We've just bought some new equipment that we're going to bring to the live shows that's going to really change us up. But yeah, Isle of Wight was sort of the low point that's now led to us in our high point, you know.
Yeah, it's a surprising answer, isn't it, Mark? Because it's like, Isle of Wight, how was it? Yeah, it was fucking great.
Yeah, I feel like we got quite far quite quickly and then got a bit too cocky, and then that was the moment we realised if we want to actually do this, we need to be serious, not just fucking.
And it was watching bands like the De Niro's and watching bands like Sweet Unrest and the show that they oh my God, we're not even anywhere close to that.
Yeah. But again, that was part of it for us because after our terrible time, we watched De Niro's and Sweet Unrest, and we're all just like, wow.
And we were like, what have we done? But that put a fire underneath us, and we all thought, right, we need to take this to the next level. And we had, up until we played Trampoline, and we saw Trampoline playing, we thought, right, they're the next level. Like now we need to really push ourselves. Which I'm hoping, you know, when people come and see us at Haggerston, they'll go, who are these guys? Like, this is not the Tres Kings that we saw even a couple of months ago, you know. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I would like people that have come to a gig, like whether it's a few months or a year ago, I would like those, if they didn't like it, I would like them to come to a gig now just to see.
Yeah.
And just to see the kind of what we're doing, because like we know what we're doing now is completely on another level.
Yeah, like I said, when we go after France, all of us on stage are just so comfortable being with each other on stage, and I think you can see that as an audience.
Yeah, and you know, we work hard, but we never wanted to take the fun out of it, and we've tried really hard to make sure that we're still enjoying ourselves. We work hard, but we play hard. But after the gigs these days.
Yeah, not before. Not before.
The best way to be really work hard, play hard, and all that. But obviously, we've obviously mentioned a little bit about your most recent live outing, obviously supporting Trampoline at the Lexington. Just sort of again, really, how was it for you, and sort of how as well was the crowd reaction as well? Because I'm guessing a lot of people had obviously gone for Trampoline.
Of course, yeah. I mean, we got announced as their tour support a little bit later after their tour had been announced.
I'll tell you how it came about, Mark. It's great. This is insane, right? So these boys come to Margate to see me, and we're on the beers all night. And I bring back here, and I just say, "Have you heard of a band called Trampoline?" Played in one of their songs.
It was Uncle Brian's.
No. Can't Be Waiting Me Alive. I just played them this poetry song that Jack did, and like just introducing them to Trampoline for the first time. And she played them the song. The next morning, we got a call from Sally saying, "You boys fancy Trampoline?"
No
We never even discussed anything like it. These boys didn't even know of Trampoline. I play them a song the next day to get support.
It was so weird. It was so weird. You couldn't even like make this stuff up. You know what I mean? I mean, you can make anything up, but like, it was absolutely crazy. And then you know, they announced a one tour date. At the Lexington, there's only 200 person capacity. They sold it out really quickly, so they announced the second one, and we were just stoked.
Just like, mate, the what?
Yeah. And you know, obviously, I mean, we've done a lot of stuff with Tora. Obviously, we've done Huey and we did Sleeper, and but this was the first time that we were playing with a band where the crossover for people listening to their music would be quite into our music as well. So for us, it was we really need to buckle down, because right here there's 400 people potentially who could be walking away saying, "I want to go see."
Yeah, we kind of knew, because we was more excited for this gig, because we know people that like Trampoline, they're more likely to like us as well, rather than Sleeper and Huey.
Yeah, although we loved playing with Huey, we loved playing with Sleeper. I mean, you know,
but we got such good feedback.
Yeah, so
the feedback from the two gigs was incredible.
Like even speaking with Jack from Trampoline afterwards, he was like, "Mate, we've had loads of comments about you guys."
People are angry that we haven't got more music on Spotify. People want us to play songs with.
Yeah, so we dropped the song K. We didn't put that in the set, and then afterwards we were speaking to some girls outside, and they was like, "We've gone through Spotify. Why isn't the song on? Why did you not put that song in the set?"
But the problem is we only had 30 minutes, and we had just written
2 songs.
We had just written 2 songs that we had to that. Just the problem with us is we release a single and then for us it's done, right? Yep. People start falling in love with it, but for us we're on to the next one.
Well, almost like we start in a way hating it a little bit. and like we said it today. We'll go on a rehearsal. We write a song. We're like, mate, this is my favourite.
Yeah.
But it's like last month, this other one was my favourite, and it's like. And then I'm like, and then we end up dropping it from the set. So we're like, I don't even like it anymore.
Like ET, we don't even think about it anymore because we're like,
it's not even out yet, and that's the problem. And we're like 3 or 4 songs ahead. But the problem is we don't want to release everything too quickly. We want to keep the momentum going. You know, I mean, we've got a lot of people that we know who have dropped like 6 or 7 of their songs in one go. And like they're not really getting pushed out. Whereas we drop one song, wait a couple of months, drop a song. We will eventually get round to do an album. I mean, God knows we've got enough songs.
Yeah, we've got a lot of songs that we've also gone and recorded, and then we just haven't done anything with.
Yeah, they've just sat there.
Yeah,
and they're going to come out as bonus ones.
We didn't think they were good enough.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like the stuff we're writing now is like we can just tell like this because we all write songs together now.
Yeah, which never used to be.
It never used to be that, but now it's just we can see how much we're progressing as songwriters and like constructing a song.
Yeah.
So it's really easy for us to drop the old ones because we're like, oh mate, like this isn't
us anymore.
Yeah, when we got back together, we used to use quite a few songs from when we was back at a band like 5 years ago. But I don't think.
Yeah, I mean the
reason
one
left now.
The reason we got back together is because we was like, oh, let's go in the studio and redo those old ones.
Yeah,
and then that was the plan. And when we went into the rehearsals, we just came out with Scuba Diver. And we're like, mate, all right, let's just put this out.
And then Antenna followed.
And we're like, all right, we can scrap those old ones. Just carry on doing.
And once we were on a roll, that was it. I mean, you know, I wrote most of the lyrics. You wrote the vocal hook, but I wrote most of the lyrics for My Favourite Letter Is K.
Yeah.
Lax wrote all the lyrics for Bad Side Baby, which is a song that's not even going to be out for probably
a year, mate.
Like it's in the queue. Yeah,
it will be coming out. Yeah,
it will be coming out, but yeah, I think what we'll do next, once ET is out, I think our plan is to release an EP so we can get a few songs out because, like we said, this is why we got so sidetracked onto this conversation. But at the Lexington, people were asking us, why have you only got 4 songs on Spotify?
Yeah.
And it's just because we took a load of songs down that aren't us anymore, and we just these 2 work. We haven't got enough time to get in the studio.
Yeah, it's expensive to get in the studio.
But we're still popping out 5 songs a week, so it's literally it's going so well.
I mean, we've got probably like a good 20 songs available under our.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Some old ones which we do still like playing. I mean, we do still like playing the old classics like Sucking on Lemons and stuff like that. But
we'll put them out if they're needed. But we've got so much better music.
Yeah, like I mean, if we had like a headline.
Yeah, I think
if we got like an advance for an album, then we've got all the songs there. But to be fair, I think we're probably more.
It's like we were saying earlier, Mark. It's like after we played in France, we're so used to playing with each other now. That things are just coming way more naturally. Like we're not sitting there thinking, "Oh, we need to have a song." Now we've got 5, and we're like, don't know what to do with them.
Yes, that's it. And and we've dipped into Wes's solo stuff. We've actually stolen quite a few of Wes's solo stuff now, which when we first got back together, we said we weren't going to do. But the longer that we stayed together, we thought, you know what, they are real good tunes.
The funny thing is, Mark, right? So I write songs quite a lot, and it was only like 2 months ago. I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to release loads of solo demos, and I started writing all these songs, and it's like I want to keep them for me.
Yeah.
As soon as we get into the rehearsal with these boys, when we flesh them out, I'm like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Like, it's definitely a Travis King song.
Yeah.
Now I'm not over that, but for a month I was like, no, I want to do my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one came out of the woodwork, but that was a Travis King song straight away.
Totally. But at the time I was like, that's
line. But even still, like, you know, old Wes's old stuff like we today we rehearsed one Cool Kid.
Yeah, so Cool Kid. We're going to take Cool Kid down and read, and that would be like a real hardcore indie rocker.
That is a real indie
I
rock.
mean, to be fair, we keep finding videos. People keep sending us videos of us like 5 years ago, and we listen to it. We're like, what the fuck is this song? Like, someone's got
Yeah,
I'm
like, hang on a minute. I sort of remember that. We're like, right, we'll steal that again. Like,
actually, this is pretty good. Like, what the fuck is it? I think, boys, do you know? They're like,
no, we got like She Hates Me, and then, like that other one, like the one where like what was the one where like I'm in the middle talking about popcorn or something? I can't remember what we were saying. Like, but you could see, funny enough, from those videos we were sent the other day, you could see that we were starting to progress to where we are now. But we needed that break. We needed that.
Yeah, I don't think we posted on Instagram, but I think go on TikTok. We put a video of us up in playing in a pub in like 2017.
Yeah.
And we mixed it up with ours in the Nixon.
Yeah,
it's crazy to see us like that are young. We all look so young.
Yeah,
so young.
And you can still play. You can see the egos from there, man. Like, you can see how huge the egos are. But I think we've finally fallen into the fact that we are the brothers. We are the Trez
Just
team.
love, baby.
It's just love. There's no ego. Like, everyone's got their strengths, everyone's got their weaknesses, but we all pick each other up constantly, and like together as a unit, we're just flying forward.
Yeah, we're not a singer and like two other people. We're three of
three of us. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, it makes me think because like when you're a young band, like it makes me think now when you're so young and getting into a band, it's difficult because if you don't know yourself, you're fighting other people. In that band. It's just ego fight. It's just back and forth.
Yeah.
It's nice now. It's like when you're a bit kind of, slightly weathered and like.
I mean, I'm right then.
Our frontal lobes have all developed now.
Yeah, totally.
So,
Man.
like,
I mean, I'm 32 next month, so I'm fully developed.
We're super mature now.
More mature than we were.
Super mature. Yeah.
But we're still young at heart. But I think it's just the love, and like we know that we're all the key ingredient. It will not work one less without us, you know what I mean? Like, if there was no Wes, it wouldn't work. If there was no me, it wouldn't work. If there was no Lax, it wouldn't work. And we know that now. Whereas before, it was like, oh well, I could probably make another band, or I could do
this. Is totally my thought. But yeah, this is totally how I used to think.
You weren't the only one, mate. And
like,
but now we're like,
totally.
We are like the pancake mix. We're like the eggs, milk, and flour. You know, like.
Yeah.
Unless Wes goes replacing Robbie and have like a vegan pancake. No. We do love Robbie, but it's just
that would work though. You don't know the guy, man. He's great.
Robbie's good, man. We're trying to get Robbie a band because he's an absolute amazing guy. He's actually just sent us a little voice note for us to play on stage. We've, like I said earlier, we sort of stepped our game up. We bought a sample pad so we can. Instead, we don't like talking on stage. I only ever really talk on stage. Wes doesn't like talking on stage. So we've decided we're going to cut that out as much as possible and leave it to the sample pad. So we've basically designed our set now so we don't have to talk. We just stand up and play music. And the sample pad does all the talking for us. But that's yeah. So that's
it's an introvert's dream, mate.
It is. We can hide behind the sample pad, and we've had a fair few friends send us voice notes and stuff, and we've sort of sent them some scripted stuff.
Yeah, it's nice because we're trying to get like as many of our friends involved in it. It's like Lexington, we had a whole crowd of people in an Airbnb with us for the weekend. So it's nice that it's not just us, the band. It's like we've got a little family around.
Yeah, we've got Sally, we've got Jim, Steve.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Mr. Steve is a big mention, and like I think a lot of bands at the moment, they're really trying to, even when they've had help, turn around and say, we're on our own, we can do this, we can do that. We can't.
No,
we cannot. We have a huge team.
We can write the songs.
But we have a huge team of beautiful people, and we're all doing it together. And I think it's very important for us to make it known as well. And now in our stage show, we want that. We've got some sound bites from our friends and family who are involved in this project that so everyone feels a bit more involved.
Because... to be fair, like without Sally this year, we would just still be doing the same thing we've done 5 years ago. Like
we were Sally was
the difference. Like Sally took a chance on us.
Yeah, she did.
She loved Wes. She was a bit unsure about us all getting together.
We've done it. I mean, we threw a big spanner in the works. They were just about to sign Wes as a solo, and then we got the band back together, and we were like, "Trust us. you don't know us, but together we can make this work.
Yeah, it's funny because when we first had the meeting with the label, it was just like, oh, we want to keep it as Wes King.
Yeah.
And I've never been interested in doing like a. I mean, I've done it in the past, but it's just not exciting for me. I need.
Yeah, and we were like, no.
Yeah, so it was like, we want to keep it as Wes King, and obviously for me, that's fucking awkward.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't want this anyway, but then I don't want everyone else thinking I want this.
Yeah.
So then I'm just like seizing up, and these boys are no. But now if you talk to the label, like, oh mate, Wes King's like, this is what.
Yeah, I mean, we had to prove ourselves.
But yeah, we've been that way about them. Like, big shout out to Sally. Sally is like
Sally's the most beautiful human being in the entire world, and we're so thankful for everything that she does and all the time that she puts into us, and we can't wait to be able to repay the favour.
Without her, we would, like saying, nothing would have happened. Like,
yeah,
and after Isle of Wight,
she gave us
with us. She
a
gave
good
us
whipping after Isle of Wight as well.
she whipped us right into
dude, after that step, because we was with Bubble Brain on that festival, and after we got off the stage, after we got off the stage, I was like, they're not going to sign us. They're not going to sign us now. And they did sign us. Like, what's going on?
And I'm pretty sure because Sally said to Jim, but then having spoken to Jim from Bubble Brain afterwards, he said, I could see something in you boys. Like, I knew you weren't playing to your best, but
we just said the song, didn't we?
Yeah, I remember like tripping over my, ripping out my bass, fucking jazz.
Let me give you a little flashback that I had. I mean, I did terribly as well, but he kicked out his cable, right? So in mid-song, Lax is looking for his cable.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, Lax, sort it out. And he just goes,
he couldn't, but
on stage.
It just curled right up, and like you couldn't see the end of it. I mean, I was looking over with the drum kit. You couldn't bloody see the end of it, and it was just like, oh god, we just
very embarrassing, but never happened again.
I had bad dreams for that. Like non-stop. I had nightmares.
Yeah. I can only imagine what that must have been like on stage, and I have to echo what you just said there about Sally. Obviously, everything that she does, not just through the management side of things, obviously with you boys, but in general, in terms of all the PR that obviously the Songbird do as well for bands, and great, and Jim obviously as well at Bubble Brain, absolute legend as well. I think the last time I saw him was on the American Whip at the Isle of Wight festival when he lost his phone. I don't know if he's got a new one since. I assume he's got a new one, but absolute top guy, and obviously Sally as well, definitely.
Yeah,
fantastic.
And the whole team at Songbird as well, because they're growing pretty rapidly. You've got Brad who's doing all the writing now, and
oh man, what legends! Yeah,
like it's a big crew, and
like Brad's come down to write our gig reviews, didn't they?
Yeah. And then you've got Deno, you've got Gary doing.
Oh yeah, mate, Deno's a fucking legend.
Yeah, I mean, we're very, very fortunate. I mean, we know how good our music is because we write it. We all think that, but to have other people who believe in us enough to support us is just an amazing.
Yeah, it's just we're so lucky with all the people that are just willing to help us at the stage we're at. Because they believe in
it. But I think that's what it's about, man. Because a lot of people in like the music scene, it's just they kind of keep it to themselves, kind of just control everything. And it's just like, no, you need to just expand the community. You just need to build.
Yeah, it's all about
that.
We're having a lovely time with meeting lovely people who believe in us. And just having a fucking time.
And that's it. And we're just having good times with friends and family, and we call it the family. I mean, Mr. Steve calls us the Margate Mafia, doesn't he?
Uncle Steve.
Uncle Steve.
Wait, do you know Steve?
Uncle Steve.
No, I don't think I do. No, I don't think I have. No.
You would know. You need to meet Uncle Steve. He's brilliant. He's been doing a load of nights at the Good Mixer, and he's just a brilliant character, and he's become involved with us, and he helps us out a lot, and he's a very supportive and beautiful human being with quite a sad story which I won't go into. That's his to say, it's not mine to say, but we're just building this whole family, and it's like it's not us as a band on our own anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of really natural as well, because it's like just people that just come to see us. Like, for example, anyone working with Sally, it's not like you go and write them a good review. Like they just get people to just come and see us, and we get along with those guys, and then we just kind of
and it's great, mate. A lot of these guys they're doing it for free. Like
Yeah.
I had dinner and that. They're coming down. They're writing his review. They're fucking taking these photos. Like fucking G-Man.
Yeah, G-Man.
Yeah.
We love G-Man.
Fourth photographer.
Yeah, Gary. That's such a guy. I mean, just super. It's just everyone's super talented, and everyone's just super passionate. And it's really nice to be surrounded by people who all want to see each other do well. Which
That's it. Yeah.
you know, I mean, when we went solo, I did a lot of DJing, and it was very different world. You know, it was very gate kept, and because DJing is such a solo thing, people weren't helping out. But where bands are already like, there's a lot of camaraderie, and then the surroundings are involved in it. It's just like, I mean, it just makes me so
Yeah, you don't get that from being a solo. Like I did gigs in London, like those two with the old band and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love those boys, absolutely love them. But it's solo is just not anywhere compares to it because it's all on you.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, okay, it all needs to be about you.
Yeah.
And if you're the sort of person that don't want it to be all about you, you're like, fucking do it.
You're playing them to practice.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And it's like here, it's like everyone's in together. If we all go down, we're all going down.
And it's like, you know, I mean, even with the Isle of Wight, like, all of us did bad. Like, I know that you boys have said, like, oh yeah, Rue, like, you didn't, but like, we all did bad because it's the three of us or nothing. Like,
I mean, the scary thing was getting our own green room and seeing the amount of free booze there. That was
yeah. And that's 2 hours before, like,
a lot of free booze was given to us.
but I mean, I'm glad we're making these mistakes now, or that we had made these mistakes now. Very, very early into our career, when we're basically as then unheard of. It's all been a massive learning curve. This whole last year has been a massive learning curve.
Killed our ego, which was good.
Which we needed.
Yeah,
Killed the last speck of it.
The last speck of it, yeah. The last dying ember of ego is gone. And now, you know, we just want to have a good time, and we just want to show our music to people, and we just want to play. We just want to play from our hearts like we do anyway. So, I mean, we write from our hearts, we play from our hearts, and yeah, I think people are starting to realise that's what's going on with us, which is good.
Yeah, well, talking of writing, you've obviously got new music on the way. E.T., March the 13th.
Oh, God, yeah.
I've been very, very fortunate to have heard it already. It had a massive impact on me the minute I heard it. I loved the urgency of it. The playing, obviously, we were just talking about there is, you know, the three of you, you know, how you've all got better the more that you've done it. Quite got a good swagger to it as well, I thought. And that lyric as well, the I'll stay up watching ET with you.
It's a catchy one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's obviously quite nostalgic as well. And obviously, I know Wes, we were talking off camera about, you know, where that came from. But yeah, just tell us a little bit about the song and, you know, how exciting.
Yeah, well, I literally it was written in like 10 minutes while I didn't even finish ET like mid film. Picked up the guitar, wrote this. I mean, I was just sending gibberish voice notes all night, and then eventually I was like,
we will reply.
"What do you think of this?" And one of you didn't like it at first. Was it?
I didn't like it at first
because the acoustic version was very different. So it's very slow and more like folky.
Yeah, and I didn't know how we were going to...
And again, this is one of the songs that I'm like, oh, this is mine. I'm just showing you, boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember waking up the next day and thinking, as soon as he said it,
I
I was like,
so like, there's some songs that I write and I'm like, no, there's definitely... Because I always send songs out and think, I want to hear what other people think, if it's good enough. But this one, it was one of those ones where I'm like, no, this is a good song.
Yeah.
And I sent it over, and for a while it was like, oh, yeah, it's all right. And then we just figured out, oh, should we just try it? It was always the way in it. We're going to rehearsals and we just try it.
We just give it a go. Yeah, I think we had sort of, because sometimes when we're in rehearsal a bit too long and we've played the same songs over and over, it's like, why don't we try something new? It's like, oh, wait, we've got that ET song. Why don't we give that a go? And when you had your electric guitar,
this is it was a very easy song to like turn it into that kind of upbeat indie rock. Do you know what I mean? Where the original, as I say, it was folky. But I think what really is the real core of that song is the lyrics, because it's kind of like, it's not really about ET at all. It's about being with your girlfriend. It's a love song, but it's like when I was just writing those lyrics, I was like, mate, this is like everyone will relate to this because everyone knows the song E.T. and everyone can think of someone they love and just sitting down and just chilling out fucking watching TV.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just
And I would like to give a special mention to Jason Stafford. When we recorded that, I mean, Jason's our producer through and through. We never.
He is the fourth member of the band.
He is the fourth member of the band, really. He's the sort of background member, but we will never ever go and record with anyone else, I don't think. I mean, our labels try to push us to record with other people, and we're like, no, because Jason just takes our songs and he just does something, he just adds little extra bits.
Yeah, so like, Mark, all those you know, the sounds in the intro and all those. Yeah, so that was all Jason.
Yeah.
So we had the bass recording of it, and he's like, mate, we need to like keep on like.
He's like, I've got an idea. He's like, he's like, boys, let me go grab my pheromone.
What did he bring out? I don't know, what's it called?
Pheromone.
He brought this thing, and he's putting his finger on his fucking pick, and he's like,
yeah. So and not only that, but he was like, boys, I've had a really good idea, and this was something that was really special. So you know, in the film E.T., where E.T. is using the talk box, right? He was like, we need to get that sound.
Yeah.
So we spent about like half an hour, 45 minutes searching for an emulator online, and we found the emulator from the exact talk box that they use in the film, and that's in the song. When you hear the bit when it goes E.T., that's the real talk box that would have been used in the film. I mean,
and that was all Jason. That was
Jason.
The thing is, if you go back to every single one of our songs, has got one of the weirdest instruments in, and it's always Jason. So Scuba Dive actually, what was it? The kazoo. Diver's got a kazoo. Antenna's got bongos, which Jason put in.
Yeah, Antenna was got the bongos. And my favourite lyrics Katie didn't actually do anything on, but
they just
dropped it.
But
his team was
with Brass Monkeys, which we haven't released, didn't release. He came up with an idea that changed the song completely. I won't spoil it because that will come out eventually. But he honestly is like. He pushes us to be better, and he knows what sounds good, and like so I mean, he takes our song which we already think is fucking pucker, and then just adds a little to it, and just
he had that sprinkle on top that we can see,
and that's it, and we'll love him, and we will follow him in everywhere.
The thing about Jason is we like 5 years ago, before we broke up, it's like we was doing little pub gigs, and we would be supporting a band that Jason was involved in. And he would literally, like, after he played, he'd be like, "Oh, like these guys, they're going all the way." Like, he's had our back since day one. Like,
since day one.
And this was at a time where it was all. I mean, I was super shy at that time. Like, I just thought, like, I'm just doing pub gigs.
Yeah.
Jason was the one that was like, "No, these boys, you would watch out for them." So it's nice working with that guy 5 years later.
Yeah, and I mean, it once again fits into our whole family ethic, and like, you know, our whole everyone's in it because we all believe it so much, and we all believe it, and everyone's working. I mean, Jason obviously produces a lot of songs, and I think actually years down the line there'll be many books.
He's going to the new Rick Rubin. Like, honestly, like, he's going to be someone like a producer everyone talks about in the future. Like,
100%.
What's he got? Like he's got writing credits on so many. He's got like fucking what's it called when you get chart number one?
Oh yeah, he's got number one.
He's got loads of trophies in his studio now of him getting number one, which is crazy.
Just waiting for our one, Mark.
Yeah, back in the day, like he was all
it's only a matter of time.
Was all like supporting each other in gigs, and he got that job, and now he's getting like number one.
Juicy spot. I mean, we're all just a bunch of boys from Midway, Texas. Like
this Jason used to like, he was in a band, then he like bought a container in the middle of like a field, wanted to record people, and then he went from owning a container to like being the producer of album rooms.
Yeah, and you know, which is sweet because we ring him up and we're like, Jason, we've got a song, and he's like, come on down, boys. Like,
and it's nice because he gets first dibs on the demos as well.
Yeah.
So any idea I ever had, like the first person I'll send it to is Jason.
Yeah.
It's great.
And he always replies, and he's like, yeah.
If Jason says it's good,
the thing about Jason, he can be a nightmare to get hold of, but if you send him a song, he will reply.
No, he will reply straight away. I mean, I tried to message him earlier. I haven't heard back from him, but I'm sure we will. But the thing is, he's a busy man. He produces a lot of songs. So.
But if Jason thinks he's good, it's a good song.
Yeah.
That's the one person I'm wild.
And so I mean, he mixed it for us as well, and we sent it off to be mastered.
Graham mastered it.
Graham mastered it, and so I mean, it's waiting now. It's in the upload. We had a bit of problem with the artwork.
Yeah, Warner Brothers didn't like it.
No, Universal didn't like
Universal,
it. Because the original artwork that we had done by a lovely lady called Kirsty Wood was basically just us ripping off ET. It turns out that actually Universal have copyrighted someone having a blanket over their head. So that
No, the thing is, Mark, if you saw the original artwork and then you realise it got declined, you'd be like,
yeah. See why. You can definitely see why. But it bounced back a couple of times, so we had to sort of rethink it, and it was actually Sally that came up with the idea of the rejig. And I won't give anything away because it's fucking hilarious, but it's still we took a piece.
Yeah, the artwork is
We
funny.
took a piece of Kirsty's work. We took a piece of Kirsty's work and we sort of blew it up a bit. So we got rid of some bits, and because you can't copyright the moon apparently.
Well, hopefully we won't get sued, but it is out from now. What, 2 weeks?
13th
2
March.
weeks. It comes out 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 13. It's the first today, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
I'm really excited about it.
I think this is like the new introduction to our new sound.
Yeah, we feel like this is the most like our sound, but commercial ones that we've done.
Yeah.
It's an all rounder. It's definitely going to hit the radio. I think I'm not going to jinx it. Actually, it's definitely going to hit the radio.
Yeah, I'm excited. Everyone I've seen it to said that's the best thing we produced.
Yeah, 100%.
So
And it's not even our best song. It's
No, it's not. But as I said earlier, this is all what we do. We write a song, we're like, mate, this is great. And then next week we write a new one. Like, I hate that song.
yeah, it is.
This one's well better. Like,
so yeah, super excited for it to come out and see what people think about it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we've had some good feedback on the
we really
people
like it.
that have heard it. Like yourself, Mark, thanks for the lovely little bit earlier. I know you messaged me the other day and you was like, I've heard it. I was like, yeah.
Like I say, it is a love song, isn't it? Really, like the lyrics are really good.
It's 100% a love song. It's 100% a love song. It's a nostalgic love song, and it's going to appeal to many people, I think.
Hopefully.
Definitely, and just to say, Rue, I know you said you didn't want to jinx it, but I think I would be very surprised if you didn't get the radio play there that you've just been talking about.
I've always liked you, Mark. I've always liked you.
That's it. I'm sure we'll definitely be going into the This Is the Music charts, won't we? So
absolutely, you can
that's
guarantee
all we care
it.
about, really.
We'll leave it there all year.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, until the next one comes out. Yeah, then you'll be like, "What's that song? This shit." Song.
So on every This Is the Music Meets podcast, I like to sort of like finish with a quick fire round. So the first question is: so whenever Tres Kings play live, what's the one song that you can guarantee is always going to go off with the crowd?
It will always change.
No,
Brass Monkeys.
Right, it's all different.
I don't know, maybe you're right, Brass Monkeys, because we get everyone down.
Brass Monk, yeah. Just live, though.
Yeah, Brass Monkeys go live. Or I would say Officer. Officer really does. People love that drum beat and then fucking go crazy.
They're all banging, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's Brass Monkeys. We do a thing on stage where we get everyone down to the floor before we start.
Yeah, we make loads.
Yeah, that's quite nice. But in it, it's like because it starts off awkward because people don't want to get down.
But
and we all were aware of that because I wouldn't want to get down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm way too shy for that. So once they do, you're like, oh fuck, they're all down.
Yeah, and the build up for that song is so fucking heavy.
I mean, they told me off because I was like, mate, you're not even getting down on the fucking song, and we are.
Stage, mate.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, fucking I will do.
Yeah. I mean, that one.
Brass Monkey does go down. Yeah, Brass Monkeys.
There you go. Quick fire round, but we all chat so much shit, Mark. It's not good quick fire.
And obviously anyone that does already follow you on socials, it's clear that there's a lot of energy and laughs in the studio. But who's like the prankster in the band, and what's the best prank that's ever been pulled?
I wouldn't say there's a prankster because we all do our bit and then we'll just go to sleep. So he'll do the drum part and then he'll go straight on the sofa. He'll go on there sleeping.
I mean, prankster wise, I suppose Lax is probably the biggest wind up out of all of us. especially if he's had a drink. Lax is the biggest.
No, the trouble is, he'll do his bass part, and he's like, right, let's get some beers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I mean, the problem is I'm the most sensible, but at the same time, the most unsensible.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're like Dr. Jekyll and Mr.
Yeah.
Hyde. Like you have two sides
Yeah.
to you.
I've got to be sensible majority of the time, so when I've got an opportunity not to be,
He goes
I'll not be.
right the opposite way.
Yeah.
But I mean, in terms of pranks, we don't really prank each
No,
other.
we don't really do that.
Not-
No.
We love each other too much for that. We prank other people.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
do we? I don't.
No, we don't.
We don't. We just all around good, you know.
We just, I think pranking's just a bit too like. Although it's funny, not to us.
Mate, like I say, it's my boyfriend. My girlfriend is like. Catherine said the same, didn't she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean the band comes before the girls.
The band comes before the girls.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're too close to play
Yeah.
weird pranks.
No, that's it. Yeah. I mean, if anything, you'll probably actually more find us all sleeping in bed together, like having a spoon, than you would pranking each other. Obviously,
goes
Wes
on-
in the middle because it's weird if
I'm always in the middle. Mark, like earlier, he's like, get in the middle, will you?
I did hear that, to be fair.
I am getting in the middle. That's it.
No, but you're the centerpiece, mate. Isn't
Yeah.
you? Inside the full of sandwich, mate. So.
And when you're on the way to a gig, especially now that Rue can drive, who's controlling the playlist and who refuses to compromise?
Oh,
We all like each other's music. We've all got very different tastes in music, actually. So, like for example, like he'll play, was it Bonobo? And I'm like, is this Bonobo? It's
Yeah.
great. But I wouldn't listen to Bonobo.
Yeah.
And then he showed me some absolute.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we love.
we have a shared playlist that when we're driving to gigs we play, and we all
Yeah,
got our own
and
songs
we
into
all
it.
got our songs in there, and
Yeah,
and we all really appreciate each other's music taste. We've all got very different backgrounds. I mean, I've got more of an electronic background and like sort of heavier rock.
For example, I love Mac DeMarco, but I can tell these guys hate him. Like,
I hate him.
I play these guys Mac DeMarco, like they don't even like it, they just ignore me.
No, it's not. It's like it's just we've all got our different loves.
Like Simple G.
Disco Man, like Last Big Disco Man. But
Yeah.
we all share and we all go, oh, let me put this song on, and we love it. Music is our life.
Yeah, so like me and Wes have a lot of nights where we'll come around and we'll build up loads of music we haven't shown each other.
Yeah, so
And
when
we'll just sit together and just play each other's songs.
we'll find like an album that we've never heard, like a weird hidden album like no one knows about. We'll try and find those hidden gems.
Yeah, just sit there
and
listen
just
to it.
like a whole album and just sometimes it's good and sometimes it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're pretty similar on the music today. So like I said, we had a shared playlist. We do still have it on our Spotify.
Yeah,
We like to play to that, and we just
and
play that
we like to show everyone what we're listening
But
to.
normally it's my playlist when I'm driving.
Yeah,
But these guys don't complain.
and now I'm driving. It's been my playlist, but I've been listening to the shared playlist.
That's it.
But
But
I'm enjoying the car, so I'm
fucking
just trying to keep quiet.
yeah,
so loud he puts his fucking music. Definite.
it's because I've got.
I say to these boys, put earplugs in when you play. These two don't, I do. I feel these two are fucking. These guys are missing. These guys are missing some fucking hearing, honestly. The way they listen to the music. They're missing something.
I'm a drummer, mate. I've been drumming and DJing for like 15 years. My ears are shot.
Have you not seen that fucking film of the drummer that goes deaf?
That'll be me, mate. That will literally.
It's a very sad film, though. So
Yeah, I've not seen that. I know.
no.
I'll just DJ after that. That'll be fine. We'll have made enough tunes then, and we can.
Or you do like what like fucking Chase State should do, where like Chase State as DJ set, which is one of them.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be all right.
So obviously we were talking earlier about some of the bands that you've supported, obviously Huey Morgan, Sleeper, and obviously Trampoline as well. But if there was any other band that you could maybe go out on tour with, who would it be?
Fratellis.
Fratellis, yeah. Fratellis is a big one for us at the moment. Obviously, not mainly because, but they're the one Tora band that we haven't played with so far.
But I think they're very similar to our style of music, and we go down really, really well.
And also, me and Lax have got a lot of Scottish blood, and Fratellis were a big part of our sort of see when we were moving out of the emo scene, me and my brother when we were younger, and sort of getting into the indie stuff, you know, stuff like Chelsea Dagger and that really sort of.
I fucking love the Tellies, and I feel like we'd go down really, really well as a support for them.
I feel we just need
It's
to
quite close to them.
we just need to play
Really?
with those sort of bands that kind of mix with our target audience.
Cage the Elephant would be enough.
Cage the Elephant, that's all.
We would 100% give like, I mean, probably like £1 of flesh each to play with them.
Hives would be good.
Hives are another one that would be absolutely.
Of my best mate's Swedish, so that might be a.
Yeah.
We'll put him on the case.
Yeah, so yeah, we're thinking big now, but you know, I mean, if we were to look at smaller bands, I mean,
Dino knows Jamie T.
we play with people that we love playing with. You know, we organise a lot of
You know,
things.
we've made such a community of bands that we play with now, and like, a lot of these bands we were really nervous to even meet. Do you know what I mean?
Like De Niro's, what?
Like, honestly, like the first time we played with De Niro's, like we watched them play, and we're like, fuck,
It was on
we got to go and play now. Like,
And we've put them on every gig that we've organised.
yeah, but it's like, but now it's like it's so nice to be kind of nervous with bands, and then they become your best friends.
Yeah.
Like in music,
Yeah,
it's just
and,
so
I
good.
mean, we have a group chat called the Trineros, which is all of us in it, and we often post in there. And we said that one day we'll make a
Future project, right?
We said we're going to make
It's coming, yeah.
I think you should.
10 years.
You should always
Trineros.
be jealous of other music. I feel like, in the sense of like, you should always be looking at them and thinking they're incredible. And
Not jealous, yeah, but like,
yeah,
wow,
they're good in their own right, but you should look at them and think, I can take something from this.
yeah.
It's different, but like you look at them and go, that's incredible.
And that's what we've done. Like when we played Lexington, we saw Whitman, and we're like, right, we need to and we got it. Let's get that.
But I mean, even the funniest thing, they did the same thing. I mean, Kyle, the drummer, me and Kyle were emailing back and forth before the gig. And he asked if he could borrow some of my cymbals, and you know, I was blown away by his gear, he was blown away by my gear, and it's like, oh mate, it's really nice to, because you sometimes forget, like, we're all just doing the same thing, we're all trying to make it, and we're all trying to just push ourselves, and like, and everyone's the same. Like
that's the good thing about it, is that whether you're a band just doing your first gig in the pub or playing like O2 or whatever,
yeah.
we're all doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So whether you're like looking down on bands, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because we fucking do it.
I mean, we look up, we look across, but we never look down.
So like fucking Hugo, when I watch him playing De Niro's playing bass, I'm like, this guy's fucking incredible.
Yeah, and
then
he comes watching us.
Then he comes
Like,
to me and he's like,
yeah.
he's like, I want to play bass like you, and I'm like, well, I'll play bass like you.
And it's like the drummer from Tennis as well. One of my favourite drummers at the moment. I'm like, Simon, you're so good, and he's like, you're so good.
And these guys are like complete seasonal musicians, man. Like they're
proper musicians.
They are so
What I like to call
unbelievable. So for us to play with them for the first time was really fucking.
We're unseasoned.
We're unseasoned. I mean, none of us can read music. I've with music.
I used to.
Yeah, like, you know, we learned just by doing.
I think the thing about us is we've kind of, because we're so self-aware now, I've realised that you don't have to be like an amazing musician or amazing guitarist to be in a successful band. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you just need to know your fucking roles. It's like, we all know his style of drumming, we all know my style of guitar playing, his style of bass, and when you can actually mix that in and think, right, let's fucking make something, it just goes so easy.
We listen to songs like fucking Molly's Chamber by Kings of Leon, and if me and Wes used to sit there and break down all this music, and we'd be like, it's not complicated.
The best songs are anyone can play the best songs out.
I think that's a good thing about ours. We got to a point, because we listened to such music. The most popular music was like, it isn't complicated. It's just catchy. Yeah. And you don't have to overcomplicate anything. Just make it catchy and break it down.
Like that. I mean, we've just written a song today that it's literally got four lots of lyrics, hasn't it?
Yeah, and do you know what
song?
So we've just come up with this song today, like put it all together, and it's just it's 3 notes and just one set of lyrics, and we're like, right. So once we got the structure down, we're like, right, we need to write the lyrics now. We're like, do you know what? Just keep it as is.
Yeah.
And just repeat them, because it's all about like the hook.
It's a bit of an anthem. Sorry, that's the dog. That's the dog there. It's an anthem. It's an anthem, and we thought, you know, an anthem doesn't need to be wordy. We don't need to put our hearts and souls into the lyrics for this one. All we need to do is just repeat the same words over and over again, and fucking smash the shit out.
Well, like I say, Molly's Chamber is literally the same fucking riff the whole time. It's a fucking banger of a song.
And they're
Yeah,
a big
definitely
influence
is.
for us. Yeah,
We tend to look at ourselves like an early Kings of Leon in that sense of just like that.
But yeah, I mean,
Bricky rock.
the stuff we're writing at the moment, people have said it's very early Kings of Leon, which is good. I mean, I absolutely adore
Yeah, I love fucking early Kings of
We
Leon.
listened to
Yeah.
one of my best friends' dad. He was a big Kings of Leon's fan, and like, we used to go around his house all the time, and he'd always be playing them on the record player and that. And like,
Right, catchy music. Fuck it, don't need to have complicated anything.
no,
Catchy. Like I say, if it takes over like 5 minutes and none of us are feeling it, we just scrap it. Like,
yeah,
we just don't come back to it. Like,
yeah, and
we only write a song if it fucking works and we're all on the same.
Yeah, and do you know what? I would actually push that on any band. Just say if you've got a song idea or anything like that, when you try and put it together as a band, if it doesn't sound good in the first 5 minutes, scrap it.
Yeah.
Scrap it.
yeah, because you won't like it.
Yeah.
You won't like it.
Because as soon as you try and force something to work, it doesn't work.
Yeah, my mate told me his band took like 2-3 months to write one song, and I was like, "What?" I was like,
Sorry, brother. Let me get the dog out.
Money!
There's there goes the real star of the show.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the tip for anyone out there. If it doesn't work in 5 minutes, scrap it because it's just too complicated.
Yeah,
If it flows, it floats.
and obviously, as we just discussed, obviously you've got a new single coming out, ET, in a couple of weeks' time, 13th of March. Does any member of Tres Kings believe in aliens?
I would say he doesn't.
No, 100% I do.
I message this cunt about aliens every day.
We back and forth. We go deep down the conspiracy. I mean, we're big into our conspiracy.
The thing is,
we're big into our aliens.
I don't want to go too much about it because anyone watching this will be like, "Man, they're off their rocker." But I think this is the year. I think this is going to be.
It is the year.
It's a fucking good time to release this single. But
They're going to make us believe.
The universe is too big not to have aliens.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it is 100%. Barney boy.
The 100% is.
Yeah, it 100%.
Maybe very, very far away.
Yeah, I genuinely think that they've been in contact with us for many, many years, and they are already here.
look at Jim Carrey, bro.
Oh God, here we go. Well, I mean,
it's nutty.
right,
But
are we sure the camera's just not a weird angle for his eyes?
No, how did his eyes go blue from brown? Anyway, no, I want to talk about it. No. But, I mean, we'll probably write a song about it.
What's he talking about being dead though?
He said, if I ever come back, it's not me. And then he's come back and it's not him, and he's had all facial. It doesn't matter anyway, but aliens, yes.
It's not that important enough to claim. All right, don't worry about it. That's fine.
The world being run by satanic paedophiles, yes, we know it.
Oh, no, yeah, that's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. We're very big into
the
it.
thing is, no one cares now.
Yeah.
What? Yes, no one even cares.
Yeah.
If aliens landed tomorrow, yeah, everyone would be like,
I'm looking because the Epstein files would disappear.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it.
The Epstein files.
Yeah.
It's like big files.
Yeah, innit? I mean, just like. I mean, we could get political. We try these days to not. We've got our beliefs. We try not to really show that through our music. And I know a lot of people should use their music as a platform, but we wanted to make it that although we've got that one political song, "Wake Up the People," we kind of wanted to make us a safe space that was to get away from it all.
Yeah.
Because there's
rewrite that.
Yeah.
Because I do it.
there is a lot going on in the world, and we don't really post anything about our beliefs.
"Oh yeah, I don't like
We don't-
new bands do that. I don't
No,
like
we do have our beliefs. I mean,
If you listen to Wake Up the People, you'll know our beliefs.
yeah,
Like,
we've got one charity that we'll be working with very closely in the next coming months. That will maybe show a bit of our belief, but
can we say? We can probably say.
Yeah, you would say.
so,
Yeah,
yeah, so
War Child.
we're going to be doing some work with War Child, but
It's charity though. It's not political, right?
It's just
Yeah.
it's children in war. You know,
But
everyone.
that's
that's
obviously
an
clearly they're doing
all-round
great things. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no political agenda in that. It's just fucking children in war. Is we just want to help.
But everyone hates fucking bankers and rich people.
I just try and keep my mouth shut these days.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll get in
No.
trouble, man. I can't talk.
Yeah. And so
Okay.
what then going away from that and obviously back onto sort of Tres Kings as a band, what else can we maybe expect in 2026? Are we looking at you know, like festival appearances, maybe a tour, support
A lot.
slots, new music? What are we
A
looking
lot
at?
more music.
A lot more music.
A lot more music.
I think what we've decided this year is we would love to do some festival slots. We haven't got any booked in. It's still quite early. I know this is sort of the time. We haven't got anything that's particularly booked in at the moment. I think what we're really going to concentrate on doing is releasing music and gigging. We've got a fair few gigs booked, some that we can say, some that we can't. Mostly small London. Like, we're just getting out there this year. And we sort of realised, like, we've done a few big gigs, which have been really great for us.
Yeah, but it's nice to go back to the.
It's nice to go back to the roots.
Yeah, so we're doing our own.
And
gig on the
we sort of want to build up just the family, really. We just want to build the family a bit more. And I think 2027 is probably going to be the year that we really hit hard with the festivals and possibly the tour. I mean, there was talks of a tour at the end of this year. But I mean, we're only really booked up from June at the moment. We've not really looked further ahead of that, but I think mainly it's just gig.
Getting long. Yeah, it's weird. Like we're saying, like we've only been together a year. We've looked at these other bands that are doing incredible, but they've been together for like 5-6 years.
And like 10 years.
Yeah, this is the like
shit. They've been together.
What we've done in the last year is kind of insane. Like,
Yeah, we've been super.
it's kind of insane.
fortunate.
But again, it's not just us, man. It's the help of other people as well.
That's it.
So we're just going to sit down, write music, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Play good gigs.
Yeah, and get the songs out there so when people come to the shows, they can sing along with us, because that's what it's all about, really. You know, we put the music out because we love making music, but without people turning up to the gigs, we couldn't do it. So
Yeah.
I think really this year is just all about building.
Just looking to 2027, basically. Looking further ahead than just this year.
After the aliens.
After the aliens, yeah. But the thing is, ET will be the anthem for the alien landing, which is good. So,
And then a couple of months later, Steven Spielberg's got a new alien film out. So it's prime time, mate.
it's
Around
it's
that time.
prime time.
going to be the soundtrack.
That's it. We've got lots of good promo planned for it, and I think we've been putting ourselves on the map, and we're just going to continue doing that.
Yeah, a lot of good tunes we're just going to put out there.
Yeah.
Grind as like as hard as we possibly can this year,
Yeah,
and look to 2027.
I mean, it's like the Molotov saying it, just gig.
Yeah,
Just gig, and it's true, mate. It's true. It is true what they say. It is true what they say. You know, and like the thing is, I mean, I know there's been a bit of an uproar because people are like, well, you know, there's loads of musicians who do that, and I do know musicians who do just gig, and they're still in the exact same place that they were like 5 years ago. So it's not all about just gig.
yeah. I say on Spotify and stuff. We get really good listens. We got really good, but we want to get like further out now. We've done a lot around London, Kent.
Yeah, we want to
get out north.
Yeah,
Get down like Manchester.
And the most important, there's no plan B either. Like
this is it.
This is it,
Yeah.
All three of us are just so like laser focused on this.
Yeah.
Like, we believe completely
Yeah.
we've got the goods to fucking get further. So
Yeah.
you
know, we've kind of proved in the last year that we can do it, and now we just need to prove it more. We
got long longevity.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day, and we know that. And I mean, 2 years is a small amount of time.
It's nothing. It's literally nothing for a band. Like,
That's it.
No.
so grind.
Definitely.
Grinding, mate.
We're working class. All we know how to do is work, and we thought, fuck it, let's work on ourselves for once. Work on our dream rather than working for the man and pay him the fucking way. Let's work on ourselves, and that's what we're doing. So,
Amen to that. I can say. And look, Lack, Root, and Wes. That is unfortunately the end of episode 169. This is the Music Meets podcast. Thanks again for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Oh no, mate! I tell you what, Mark, we was all really tired earlier. It was we got an interview, but it's like, man, it's Mark.
yeah, and
we was really excited to chat to you.
So I'm really excited to chat to you.
Oh, well, it's very, very kind of you, all three of you, to say. And look, I've really enjoyed that. You know, hearing all the stories from last year, and obviously the plans that you've got. You know, coming up for 2026, and obviously that new single. ET, which is released on March the 13th. I'm looking forward to hearing, you know, to seeing other people's reactions to it as well.
Yeah,
and obviously getting out
We'll see you again next year.
Yeah. In 10 months. So what would that be? That'll take us back to like in December. Yeah. So yeah, we'll see.
We might all be wizards by that time.
What weird would be like down here?
We'll have a hat.
Yeah.
Nice.
Episode 197.
Episode 197. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
We'll pencil that date in now. But look, honestly, fellas, thanks very much for giving up your Sunday evening.
Oh man.
And
Without a doubt, honestly, we couldn't think of a better way to spend a Sunday.
Oh, very kind. And look, I'm looking forward to catching you live at some point across 2026.
Yeah, lovely, brilliant. Well, you're always welcome. Just give us a call. You'll be on the guest list anytime you want.
VIP, you can come right to the front.
Yeah.
One drink.
Yeah.
All that leaves me to say is to thank everyone for watching the latest This Is The Music Meets podcast. If you are new around here, please hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on any brand new episodes. And please hit that like and leave a comment, as it really will help us beat those algorithms. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for another This Is The Music Meets podcast. And remember, the future is bright. The future is indie.